Business succession planning. Here we are at a business park late at night, and behind me there's people still working away. I'm here waiting for my kids to get out of their classes, taekwondo and dance. And so business succession planning is where one person owns a business and wants to transfer it to another. That can happen through a sale, or it can happen through a series of transactions, but we have to get that business ready. And so succession planning is helping the business owner understand how the business needs to transfer, understand the things that need to happen first, understand who the successor should be, understand how to structure the transaction, and to make it as efficient as possible. There's a lot of pieces and a lot of moving parts. Our firm can help you with that, but the main thing to understand is that there's a lot of different pieces. So let me talk about three really big pieces when we talk about business succession planning. Okay, number one, is your business ready to transfer? Are there operations at your business that do not require the owner to be involved? Are there operations and people who can pick up and move through the business and take care of things that need to be done so that operations continue? Can the business continue receiving money without the owner there? Can the business continue to operate without the owner there? Can the business make payroll, collect money, provide services? A business is simply one person paying another one for services. It just so happens that the bigger the business gets, the more complicated it is and the more people are involved. So that's issue one. Is the business ready? Issue two is there someone ready to take over? Succession means a next person. Maybe this is a family business and you want to actually transfer to the next generation. The question is the next generation ready? The most important thing with succession planning is that someone is ready to take over. We haven't lost the value. If someone does take over, but they can't manage the business will fail. That means the most important thing about succession planning is that the successor is ready. The third thing to consider is how it should be structured. It can be structured through a sale, a gift, a series of transactions, a buyout funded by a number of different things. And so with a buyout, you could do a buyout over time where someone takes over a business and uses the business money to pay to the seller. It's called seller financed. I'm not a broker, so I don't broker those deals, but I can describe them and I can set it up for a family. Number two might be an instantaneous cash deal, just cash in hand. Someone comes with cash in hand and pays cash and the owner walks away. Another way that it can be structured is through some sort of a sale transaction, maybe a stepped transaction done over time. The problem with that is that we want to make sure that there's a possibility for funding the transaction if somebody gets sick or dies or disappears. And that's oftentimes disability and insurance. One final issue to consider is, does the owner have an exit strategy? Is there a time that the owner is going to leave? This is actually one of the biggest issues. Is the owner ready to leave? If this is a small business, a family business, then the owner needs to set an end date, needs to make sure that everybody has a clear understanding about when the ownership will stop. I listened to a podcast today about that same issue where the owner simply didn't want to stop, but was dragging down the entire company because they were making really bad decisions in their old age. So it's really important that if a succession plan is in place, you have the financing in place, you have the successor in place, you have the operations place, you have the money in place, and you have an exit strategy in place. If you have those things in place and all that is described clearly, generally a pretty good plan.